Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel where today we'll be going through another week in Brewview. And it was a relatively successful week for the crew. They had a winning record going 4-3 in their past 7 games with a series split against the Pittsburgh Pirates and a series win against the Colorado Rockies. So let's go ahead and get started with the first game of the series against the Pittsburgh last Thursday when the Brewers won 14-1 over the Pirates. Start off in the top of the first with a Jack Zawinski ground out that gave the Pittsburgh Pirates a 1-0 lead, and as you see, that'll be the only runs they scored the entire game. Bottom of the first, Sal Frelick gave the Brewers a lead on a 2-run double. Then in bottom of the second, Joey Wiemer hit a double, scored in a run. Christian Yelich hit a single that scored in a run, and William Contreras grounded out into a double play that scored in a run for a 5-1 Milwaukee lead. Bottom of the fifth inning, Bryce Terang, who has been playing very, very well of late, hit a 3-run home run for an 8-1 Milwaukee lead. And then Sal Frelick in the bottom of the sixth hit a 3-run home run. And then bottom of the seventh, Yelich got a single that scored in a run. And then William Contreras doubled in 2 runs for the final score of 14-1. Hitting for the crew, Yelich went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a walk. Contreras went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Santana 1 for 5. Adames 1 for 4. Sal Frelick went 2 for 3 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Mark Canha 0 for 4. Monasterio went 2 for 5. Terang 3 for 5 with a home run and 3 RBIs. And Joey Wiemer went 2 for 3 with a double and 2 walks. Monasterio got his 9th double of the year. Contreras his 24th. Wiemer his 17th. And Sal Frelick got his 2nd. And then Bryce Terang got his 5th home run of the year. And Sal Frelick got his 2nd home run of the season. Adrian Hauser pitched very well. Went 6 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. J.C. Mejia went 2 scoreless innings with 4 strikeouts, and Andrew Chafin locked down the win with a scoreless inning and a strikeout as well. But then in the next game, the Brewers dropped to the Pirates 8-4. Started off in the top of the first with the Rivera's 3-run home run to give the Pirates an early 3-0 lead. Bottom of his first we got within a run with a Carlos Santana single that scored in a run and a Sal Frelick sacrifice fly for a 3-2 score. Then top of the second, Brian Reynolds double that scored in a run. Then a Davis 2-run shot making it a 6-2 Pittsburgh lead. Bottom of the fifth inning, Carlos Santana hit a home run for a 6-3 deficit. Then top of the sixth, there was 2 solo shots by Palacios and Reynolds for an 8-3 score. Then bottom of the seventh, there was a single by Mark Canha that scored in a run. So and for the final score of 8-4. Hitting for the crew, Yelich went 2 for 4 with a run and a walk. Contreras 1 for 5. Santana 2 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Canha went 3 for 5 with an RBI, and that's pretty much it for hitting. Yelich got his 27th double of the year. Santana's 14th home run total for the year. Not much there. Pitching, Colin Ray really struggled this game, going 4 innings, giving him 8 hits, 6 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 home runs. Bryce Wilson went 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs on 2 home runs and 2 strikeouts. Abner Uribe went 2 scoreless innings with a strikeout. Then Holby Milner won a scoreless inning as well for the crew. But the Brewers were able to get a win 3-2 in extra innings against the Pirates on Saturday. Started off in top of the fifth with a delayed double to score in 2 runs for the Pirates. Bottom of the fifth inning, Yelich grounded out that scored in Victor Caratini for a 2-1 deficit. Then bottom of the ninth, Sal Frelick singled in Blake Perkins to tie up 2-2. Then in bottom of the 10th, Blake Perkins hit a game-winning single for a 3-2 walk-off victory for the crew. For the Brewers, Santana went 1 for 4. Perkins 1 for 1 with that game-winning RBI. Adames went 1 for 4. Tyrone Taylor went 1 for 2. Frelick 1 for 2. Caratini 2 for 4, hitting pretty decently. Terang went 1 for 3, and Wiemer went 1 for 2 as well. Caratini got his 2nd double of the year. He also got his 23rd stolen base. Sal Frelick got his 1st stolen base. Corbett Burns went 6 solid innings. He got 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Struggled a bit with walks, getting up 4 of them and 5 strikeouts. Elvis Peguero won a scoreless inning with a strikeout. Chafin won a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts, but also 2 walks. Payams won a scoreless inning, and then Devin Williams got his 6th win of the season, going a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. But the Brewers lost their chance to win the series on Sunday, losing 4-1 to the Pirates, with home runs being the issue. Rodriguez hit a solo shot, and then Joe hit a solo shot for a 2-0 Milwaukee deficit. Then top of the 8th, Reynolds hit a 2-run home run for a 4-0 Milwaukee deficit. And then Contreras did score on an error. And then there was a 4-1 deficit, 4-1 score for the Brewers. Hitting for the Crew, Contreras went 2 for 3 with a run. Santana 1 for 4, and Terang went 1 for 2. Terang got his 13th stolen base of the year. Contreras got his 25th double of the year. But bigger news is that Brandon Woodruff came back for the Crew off the IL, going 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs on those 2 solo shots, and 9 strikeouts. He is going to be a big piece to the Brewers making the playoffs if they do this year, as we got him for basically 2 months to really start pitching well, and hopefully he does. I'm hoping Milner wins the scoreless inning. Uribe wins the scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. JC Mejia struggled a bit, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs on that 2-run shot, and 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. So not great for the Brewers there. And then the Brewers play host to the Rockies. Won game 1 of the series 12-1. Started off with a Tovar solo shot in the top of the first inning, but then Bryce Terang hit a 2-run home run for a 2-1 Milwaukee lead. Tyrone Taylor singled in a run in the bottom of the 4th, and so as did William Contreras, who singled in 2 runs for a 5-1 Milwaukee lead. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, William Contreras doubled in Christian Yelich. Then Sauer Frelick doubled in Contreras, and Monasterio singled in Frelick. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Tyrone Taylor hit a solo home run, and then Sauer Frelick hit a 3-run home run for the final score of 12-1. Batting for the Crew, Yelich went 2 for 3 with 2 walks and 3 runs. Contreras went 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Sauer Frelick 2 for 3 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Cannon went 1 for 5. Monasterio 1 for 5 with an RBI. Terang 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Anderson went 1 for 4 with a triple, I believe. Yes. And then Tyrone Taylor went 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Contreras got his 26th double of the year. Frelick his 3rd. Anderson his 3rd triple of the year. Tyrone Taylor hit his 4th home run. Terang his 6th home run and Frelick's 3rd home run. And Terang also got his 14th stolen base of the season as well. Freddie Peralta got the win in this game, pitched absolutely fantastic. In fact, the only base runner allowed by the Crew was that solo home run in the top of the first inning. Peralta went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, and 13 strikeouts. Absolutely insane performance from him, so good job. Elvis Pereira won a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts, and Andrew Chafin won a scoreless inning with a strikeout for the final score of 12-1. Then the Brewers dropped the second game of the series 7-3 in 10 innings. Started off with a Jones home run in the top of the first for Colorado. Then William Contreras answered right back with a home run of his own. Mark Canha doubled in Brian Anderson. And then top of the 7th, they took a 3-2 lead on 2 solo home runs by Diaz and Jones. Then bottom of the 7th, Andrew Monasterio hit a solo home run for a tie score of 3-3. Then top of the 7th is when pitching control really lost it there with 3 straight walks that scored in 3 runs for a 6-3 game, and then a sacrifice fly and Jones scored into the final score of 7-3. Hitting for the Crew, Yelich 1 for 5, Contreras 1 for 4 with a home run and RBI. Cannon 1 for 4 with an RBI, and Monasterio went 3 for 4 with a home run and RBI. Weimer 2 for 4, and Anderson 1 for 4. Canha got his 16th double of the year. Monasterio got his 2nd home run of the season, and Contreras got his 12th home run of the season as well. And Monasterio got his 5th stolen base of the year. Wade Miley pitched pretty good, going 6 scores, 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Pereira won the scores with an inning with 2 earned runs on 2 home runs and 3 hits. Payamps and Devin Williams both went scoreless innings. And then we get to 10th inning where Andrew Chafin really struggled to command this game. Not even getting out of the inning, giving up 4 runs, 3 of them earned, and 2 walks. Then Abner Uribe also struggled to command, giving up 2 walks and 2 strikeouts in the inning. He didn't allow men to score because they are all Andrew Chafin's responsibility, but not a good look for the Crew. But then the Brewers won Game 3 of the series 7-6 in extra innings, back-to-back extra inning games for the Crew. Started off pretty bad, getting down 4-0 in the top of the 4th with a Jerkson profile home run. Jones Zola scored in a run, and then Castro Singo scored in 2 runs for a 4-0 deficit. But then in the bottom of the 4th, Tyrone Taylor doubled in 2 runs, and Yelich hit a single that got us within 1. And then bottom of the 5th, we had home runs by Willie Adames and Andrew Monasterio for a 5-4 Milwaukee lead. Then top of the 7th, there was a score on what is scored as an error by Bryce Terang on a really bad hop that a ball took in that would got out of the inning. That tied the game 5-5. And on top of the 10th, there was a double by Tovar for a 6-5 lead for Colorado. But then bottom of the 10th, immediately tied up by Mark Canha for a 6-6 game, and then Canha scored on a throwing error by the shortstop for the Rockies for the final score of 7-6. Hitting for the Crew, Yelich went 2 for 5 with an RBI. Canha 1 for 5 with an RBI. Frelick 1 for 4. Adames 1 for 4 with a home run. Monasterio 2 for 5 with a home run. Terang 2 for 3. Taylor 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs as well. Canha got a 17th double of the year, and Taylor and Frelick both got their fourth doubles of the year. Adames got his 18th home run of the season, and Monasterio got his 3rd home run of the season. Pitching for the Crew, Hauser went 5 innings, giving up 4 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Holby Milner went 1 1/3 innings, giving up 1 earned run and 2 strikeouts. And then Joel Abner Uribe went 2/3 innings as well. Pios with an inning and 2 strikeouts. Devin Williams got a scoreless inning and a strikeout, and then Bryce Wilson picked up his 4th win of the season, going 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, and the Brewers locked down the series. So coming up for the Crew, who currently have a 2.5 game lead on both the Cubs and Reds, we have, where is it? There we go. We currently have a 3-game series against the Chicago White Sox with Burns, Woodruff, and Peralta all coming up together. And then we have a 3-game set against the LA Dodgers, which will be a very interesting series to see how well the Crew are doing. Then we got a 3-game set against Texas, Minnesota, San Diego, and then a big series against the Cubs. So, but honestly, September is looking pretty good for the Crew. We have a 3-game set against Philadelphia, so that will be interesting. 3-game set against Pittsburgh, who should do good. Yankees are not playing good. The Marlins will be interesting, but then we got Washington, St. Louis, and then Chicago to end up the season. So, it's going to be a critical time for the Crew. Can their hitting provide enough for this good pitching staff to get the job done? That is the question, and hopefully we can get some more answers this upcoming week. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Brew Crew Nation 98, signing out.